Much as we have come to hate viruses in the past few months, they're a really fascinating part of God's creation. They're such simple organisms or entities, lacking all the cell structure of other living organisms. And in fact, there's much debate about whether they can be classified as living organisms. All they really consist of is a thin strand of RNA or DNA containing all the genetic information they need to hack into their host's cells, hijack the protein making mechanism of the cell, and then replicate other viruses so that they can then wreak havoc on their host. For such a small entity, it punches way above its weight. In today's gospel, Jesus uses the example of another small entity, a seed that has a huge impact on its external reality. Now, just like a virus, a seed contains all the genetic information it needs to assure its own reproduction. However, unlike a virus, a seed ends up becoming something much larger than itself, giving birth to organisms, trees, that provide vital sustenance to all living creatures around it, like these beautiful Masasa trees in the background. And so, a seed begins its life quietly, drawing nutrients in the soil, putting out roots, and it plows this energy and these nutrients into sprouting up a stem, and then leaves, which now enable it to draw energy from the sun and the air around. And then it plows these nutrients and energy into forming fruit that sustain other living organisms around them. And so, unlike a virus, which is parasitic and simply draws energy out of a system for its own benefit, a seed draws energy out of a system, yes, for its own benefit, but also for the benefit of all living creatures around it. But in another vital aspect, a mustard seed does resemble a virus, in that in first century Palestine, the mustard plant was considered a weed. Now, I'm sure that all of us at one point or another have fought a running battle with weeds in our garden. And we know that no matter what we throw at weeds, no matter how much we try to exterminate them, they just keep coming back. And this is a wonderful metaphor for the kingdom of God. That no matter how much we might try to thwart the plans of God by our own evil machinations, God's plan will end up coming back every time. Wherever it can find space, it will sprout up until somebody will finally give it the chance to flourish and let it become a great tree, giving life and sustenance to all living creatures around. God bless and have a good day.